I'm not really that good at maths, so I wouldn't really be that interested.
I like computers, but I don't think I'd be very good at programming.
I don't think I'm really very good at, just computers and maths and physics.
I wouldn't be able to apply because I'm currently doing past maths.
I feel computers is more of a guy thing, because I feel that guys would spend more hours just messing around with the computer.
I think I know enough about computers already. I know as much as I need to know.
The computing industry is changing from year to year. So every year we have to change and upgrade and modify and move with the times as the industry is changing. What Ireland is producing, however, in the colleges and universities are high-skilled, high-technical people, and the job prospects for that level of skill are enormously good.
I think it's certainly bounced back a lot, and it's looking like it's back on track the way it always was.
Then it's really dynamic environment.
You never stop learning in IT.
Ireland and Irish graduates are very well positioned once they have a computer degree to go anywhere around the world.
We'll be the first indigenous Irish games company to actually release a game and to have a game published.
According to a government report, there will be a shortage of computer science graduates in Ireland in the coming years. This may surprise you, given some of the news stories you will have heard. The facts are that when you are coming out of college, there will be a major shortfall of IT graduates. Irish industry may face the same scenario as existed up to 2001 when companies travelled the world recruiting computer science graduates.
It used to be that students of technology degrees in Ireland travelled abroad because the employment situation used to be good in Ireland. In Ireland now, the employment situation is terrific.
7 of the 10 largest IT companies in the world are based in Ireland, and they include big name companies like Google and Intel, eBay, Oracle, and so on and so on. And they all have places in Ireland where they employ large numbers of IT graduates.
For most of you, computers up to this point have been about playing games on your PC or games console. Now it is time for you to start thinking a bit more about computers. Soon you'll be filling out your CAO forms, and you may be thinking, who would make a suitable computer science candidate?
I wanted to go into something that was going to be dynamic, something that was going to be changing all the time, something that there was scope to move about in, something that you could learn all the time.
I knew absolutely nothing about computers. We did no computers within school, and the reason I chose the course was because I thought it would be very exciting, very interesting, something completely new. I knew it wouldn't peg me into any particular career because there'd be so many options afterwards.
And my parents used to always joke that the only thing I did was sit at home and play computer games. So that's kind of where it came from. That I said, well, why don't I actually just try and go and do something with that then?
You tend to look at leading edge technologies that you can apply to that industry, and on occasion that's led to being a world first. So implementing a world first in a particular area. If that's something that appeals to you, again, this is the type of industry you could work in.
You're defining something, you're not just using it, you're actually part of the industry and trying to shape all our futures.
People who come into computing come from all sorts of backgrounds. Some of them love technology, some of them love working with people, some of them just love the excitement of making something and seeing it happen. And really it's a computing degree for everybody, and I wish I could tell who's going to be great, but you can't say. Anybody can be a great computing scientist.
To find out if you would enjoy computer science, visit the Choose IT website. You can see how your strengths and talents relate to the roles and skills required to being an IT professional. Computer courses are offered by the following universities and institutes of technology. You may think you need an A in higher level maths to get into a computer science course. That's not the case. So long as you don't hate maths and you have a logical mind, a C in past maths will qualify you for many courses. Some do have a higher requirement, so be sure to check. It's more important that you enjoy working with people and have a systematic approach to problem solving.
In DCU, and it's a game where I'm trying to get through DCU and get keys off various lecturers who are all placed around DCU. You've got to have a fundamental idea of how to do basic maths, okay, for things like certain graphic effects, but I think there's a lot of people that did our course that didn't do like honours maths, but actually still coped with the course and would still be well able of doing a project like that. Students all over the map will start trying to run after me and attack me, and if they actually catch me, I'll go into a fight sequence like this.
If you do pass maths, they start at the very beginning. They go through everything as if you'd never done it before anyway, each subject. I think the reason why people say it's a maths subject is the fact that the only subject that's like programming that you've done in school is maths.
We run clinics so the students get the help they need to get over mathematics. In our experience, mathematics has not been a problem in getting a computing degree.
So, what is it like to study computing at university?
College is a great experience, and whether you're there for the education or whether you're there for the social life, it's worth doing.
There was nobody from my school coming to the course or coming to DCU in general, so I arrived there completely on my own. But it was a wonderful learning experience because I got the opportunity. I had to go and mix with people. I had to the first day I had to find people to hang out with and to talk to. So within the first week I made a couple of friends friends for life that I hang around with now all the time.
Freshers Week is a brilliant week for when you're brand new in the college. You get to know everybody, well not everybody, but you get to know a lot of people, and you get to make a lot of friends from different courses, and there's a lot of events on during the week.
I got involved in a few societies myself, football in particular, and I really enjoyed it. There's great camaraderie about everybody that's in a society, and whatever area you like yourself, it's great crack, it's great fun.
You'll get to meet so many different people, and you'll get to do so many strange different things, and in the end of the day, if you stick with it for 4 years, you're going to be qualified probably to get paid a lot more than you would without a degree, put it that way.
I researched all the prospectus from all the different universities in Ireland, and DCU seemed to offer everything that I really wanted. It offers a lot more than other colleges.
I think the advantage of CA in particular is the fact that you can choose a different stream when you get to second year. Everybody does a common first year, which is an introduction to programming, teaching you how the computers work and architecture and that kind of thing.
Generally, you have to choose, if you go to a particular university, you have to choose which kind of computing degree you're going to pursue. In DCU, it's different because we have both kinds of degrees and there's only one entry point, so you don't have to make your career choice when you're already at school.
What the computer applications course gave me was a grounding in the basics, which has stood over the test of time, which, despite all the changes, despite all the new buzzwords and technology and so on, once you understand the core fundamental of computers and IT and how they work, you'll be able to pick up all the new buzzwords and changes as going on.
Welcome to the final year project display.
Computing is a very practical, hands-on discipline, and project work is a strong feature of most courses.
I'd be a very project-oriented kind of person, and the one thing that we would have done constantly from day one would have been projects like so. That's probably the nicest side of things. It's actually you actually come up with an idea yourself, and then you actually develop it, and when you're completely finished, you're delighted with it, and you're like,